How's it going, people? UEFA Champions League draw. We just basically wait for all the formalities to be over. Welcome. Let me know what you guys reckon, what you guys think. Who do you think we're going to be getting in the Champions League draw? It's going to be very interesting to say the least. Um, UEFA Champions League last 16 draw. Let me know who do you guys think we're going to get. Let me know. Let me know. Got a new look. Got a new look as well. I'm in my new studio. I'll do a video now, let you guys know how we got here. But today's all about the Champions League. There's certain teams that probably won't be watching, but that's fine. Because certain team only play once a week. People like us, we play, maybe sometime twice a week. This is the first time in a long time Arsenal haven't played twice in a week. And it's weird. Or played a midweek game. As you guys know, there's been Champions League all week. Real Madrid are through. I think Border Glint was the surprise one of the package for me. So let me know if you guys are watching it. Who would you like to get? I think at this stage, considering that we went unbeaten in the whole Champions League league phase, I'm not literally too fussed. I'm not gonna lie. I'm at that stage now. I'm just just give us whoever. I'll take it. I'll take it. So yeah, let me know what you guys think. Who do you think we're gonna get? What are your thoughts on the draw? 16 teams left. Arsenal by Munich, Liverpool, Leverkusen are out. Usually we get Leverkusen. So the two teams that Arsenal can draw against is, I believe, it is Atalanta or who was the other one? Atalanta and who else? I can't remember now. Got Liverpool representatives there. Got Arsenal representatives there. So six. Is it six Premier League teams in this draw, which is quite good. 6 Premier League teams in this draw. Got Arsenal in there, Man City in there, Chelsea in there, Liverpool in there, Tottenham in there, and I keep forgetting the last one. Who's the last one? Keep forgetting the last one. Oh, I can't remember the last one. Who's the last one? We've got 6 Premier League teams. Who's the last one? Border Glint. Surprise one on the package, like I said. Surprise package in terms of the team that qualified into the last 16, beating Inter Milan home and away. Home and away, guys. So we're just waiting for the draws, obviously, to commence as well. So usually what would happen is, obviously, the teams that finish from 1 till 8, I believe is they will draw them first. Obviously, they get their positions in whatever side of the draw. So they can go on the left hand side or the right hand side. I think they draw those first, if I'm correct. But we get that confirmed in a minute, and then obviously they will draw the rest of I think the one that played the knockout stages recently, this week and last week. So they're just doing the formalities at the moment. We're just waiting for the actual draw to commence. Let me know in the comments wherever you're watching, live on TikTok, live also on YouTube as well. Let me know. Put your comments in. Who do you think Arsenal are going to get in this draw? Who would you like to get? Like I said, I think we can draw up against Atalanta and I keep forgetting the other one. I can't remember. Damn. Let me know your comments. Got some people on TikTok as well. Don't forget to hit the like. Get your comments in. Yeah. Let's see. Ivan Rakitic is going to be one of the person doing the draw. So just welcome him in onto the stage. Let's not forget the final is gonna be in Budapest this season. They're just doing all their formalities at the moment. So again, a couple of reminders. Arsenal, obviously, considering that they finished first. The first and the second team, I believe, was Arsenal and Bayern Munich. First and second. So basically, they get a bypass in regards to, so they will play the second leg of the knockout phases at home. So the second leg, they're going to play that at home throughout up until if they make it to the final. So from the last 16, obviously, I believe quarterfinals, semi-finals. So they'll play their second leg at home from now till the final if they obviously make it to the final. So that's a good thing. So that was one of the perks. That was one of the perks of finishing as higher up and obviously finishing first and obviously winning the league. I mean, basically we won the group phase. So that's basically the good thing. Let's put it that way. So yeah, let me know in the comments as per usual. Don't forget to hit that subscribe and like button. Just waiting for all the formalities basically to finish now. So like I said, obviously they've got basically league phases. They've got four pots. So obviously 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5, 6, and then 7 and 8. So they'll draw those out first, put them in their relatively positions, whether it's the left side of the draw, right side of the draw. They do that first, and then after that, then they'll basically do the rest of the teams that qualified through the knockout phases. So we're just waiting. Formalities too long in this thing, man. Let me know. Let your comments in as per usual. Let me know if you guys are watching it, where you're watching it from, and all that good stuff. So, are you guys? Have they announced Arsenal yet? No, bro. They're still doing all the formalities. Rakitic has just come onto the stage. They're just obviously doing talking and all that crap. It's gonna be what? Yeah, it's been almost 10 minutes, give or take. Still waiting for the draw to actually start. Draw has not actually started yet. Not actually started yet. So just bear with us. Why do they always take ages to do it? I don't know, bro. They just love to take their time. Obviously, they'll do the Champions League draw now, and I think later on this afternoon or after this, then they'll do the Europa League and the Europa Conference as well. Or is that going to be? Yeah, I think they do that later on as well. Before handing over to Giorgio and Ivan, here's a little video explaining how today's draw will work. They're just showing us a little video as to how the draw is actually going to work. The fixtures for the round of 16 and onwards. There we go. Using a seeded bracket system. Yeah, seeded bracket system. So Arsenal can face, I think, is Atalanta. Is that Leverkusen? Against the winners of the knockout phase playoff matches. The draw will be conducted in accordance with the following principles. There we go. Teams directly qualified to the round of 16 are seeded. So the first teams, the teams from 1 till 8 are seeded. Obviously, we've got pot 1 and 2. Like I said, pot 2 and 3. No, pot 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6, 7 and 8. And then obviously teams from each pairing, then they get drawn accordingly to whatever side of the draw. That's basically what we're waiting for, guys. The formalities are taking ages, man. So basically, it's Arsenal or Bayern Leverkusen or Bayern Munich can face either Leverkusen or Atalanta. Is that Leverkusen? I thought. Yeah, it was Leverkusen, not Olympiacos. So Arsenal can face either Leverkusen or Atalanta, basically. So that's kind of like where we are at the moment. We're just waiting. We're still waiting, guys. The draw actually has not started. I do know the formalities at the moment. So we're basically still waiting. Like I said, in terms of the English clubs, you've got Arsenal, got Spurs, got Chelsea, got Man City, got Liverpool. I think that's the 5, right? I don't know why I thought it was 6. Arsenal, Man City, Chelsea, Liverpool, and Spurs. So those are the 5 Premier League clubs. So basically, we're just waiting for the actual league, for the actual draw to start, basically. So let me know in the comments, who do you think we're going to get. That Atalanta keeper is good. Do you know what? I didn't watch their game. In all honesty, I'm not going to lie to you. I didn't watch their game. I didn't really watch that game, but I watched the highlights. But it looked good. Yeah, I did. It did. Am I missing a game? No, CJ, what are you saying, brother? It's not a game. It's the Champions League draw. Arsenal are looking at him. Oh, really? Maybe I need to go and do my due diligence on him, because I didn't know that. Thanks for letting me know. I might have to go and check that. Oh, yeah, what time? The draw is about to start, CJ. We're just basically waiting for all the formalities to finish. They're just basically explaining how the draw is going to work, how the phases are going to work, who's seeded and all that kind of stuff. So we're just waiting for all of that to finish. And they're just about to start the draw with Ivan Rakitic ex-Barcelona player. So yeah, basically we're just waiting for the actual draw to start. Don't forget, teams to play at home in the second leg are the teams that finish, I believe. So here we go, participants. Seeded pairings. Seeded pairings are Arsenal, Bayern Munich, Liverpool, Tottenham, Barcelona, Chelsea, Sporting, and City. Those are the seeded pairings, and there's a chance, obviously, they can either play one or the other. I'll stick around with you then. So yes, CJ, appreciate that, my bro. Who would you like to get in the team? Okay, cool. The draw is about to start. Let's see. So they're starting from 7 till 8, and then they'll work their way down to 1 and 2. So the first name drawn out of the pot for the draw, Ivan Rakitic hands. It's a bit sticky at the moment. They can't open the ball properly. Bit embarrassing. Yeah. He's had to get some help. I don't know. He's a bit sweaty, you know what I mean? Man's a bit nervous doing the draw. No, great start. But let's see. First name out of the pot is Manchester City. Whoa! Manchester City. Including in the league phase of this season, and that's the first great challenge that we're going to have in this round of 16. Now you draw, please. Oh, it's Manchester City versus Real Madrid. Manchester City versus Real Madrid. Oh, that's gonna be sweet. That is gonna be sweet. Border Glint against Sporting. That's not a bad draw. Yes, that's them. That's them on the other side of the draw. You don't know. You don't know. Okay, so we've avoided that one. We've avoided that one, guys. Manchester City versus Real Madrid, and then Sporting versus Border Glint. That's the first one. All right, let's see. Next one, Chelsea. It's gonna be Barcelona, surely. That's Barcelona, no? That's Barcelona, surely, yeah? Yeah. Oh, no, Paris. Yes, you're right. Paris. Absolutely. So Chelsea played the second leg at home, I believe. So that's Paris versus Chelsea. Oh, what a game. This is getting sweet. Oh, FC Barcelona. That's the next one. You got Barcelona against Newcastle. Didn't they play together in the group stage, if I'm right? They played together in the group stage, yeah? Whoa. Payback time for PSG. Oh, he's getting sweet. He's getting sweet. Who are we getting? All right, pot 3 to 4 now. Liverpool Galatasaray. Interesting, that. Ian Rush representing Liverpool over there. Yeah, Athletic against them lot there. You guys seem to be ahead of me on the draw. What's going on? Let's go. Tottenham against Thingy Atletico. That's not going to be an easy game, you know, considering that they've got Ademola Lookman. He's on fire. Ademola Lookman is on fire now. So, yeah, that's going to be very interesting, you know. BBC Sport. Oh, I see what you mean. BBC Sport. There we go. Here we go. Atalanta Bayern. So we got Leverkusen. We got Leverkusen, guys. I don't mind that. I believe we played them in the was it pre-season? Last end of pre-season? We played them pre-season. So I don't mind that. Then if we beat them, who do we have? We're about to find out. Martin Keown representing the Arsenal. Love to see Martin Keown. Leverkusen. Bye, Leverkusen. Looks like we're going to Germany, guys. We're going to Germany. That's not too bad of a trip. I'm not going to lie. It's not too bad of a trip, that. In Campier versus his former club. Absolutely. Bearing in mind, he's still on loan, you know. He's still on loan. So basically, if we qualify, Then we play either Sporting or Bordeaux Glimt. And then that's, oh, do you know what? I don't mind it. I don't mind it. I said it in my pre-match. I said I wanted the right side. I wanted the right side. I don't mind it. Hey, listen, we should at least make the semi-finals. At least make the semi-finals. What a good draw for us that is. Because if we beat Bayer Leverkusen, which we should, then we get to play Bordeaux Glimt or Sporting. Hey, hey, inject it. I'll take that all day long. Mark the calendars, boys and girls. The Champions League draw is on the way. Hey, listen, Champions League is back. Let me know what you guys think of that draw, because I was saying it. If you guys follow me on Instagram, I said it. Give me the right side of the draw. Give me the right side of the draw. Hey, I don't mind it. Bayer Leverkusen last 16. If we get through that, then we go and play either Bordeaux Glimt. I don't mind it. Great job for Arsenal. Absolutely. I think that's probably the dream draw. You know when the stars are aligned? I believe the stars are aligned for Arsenal this season. The stars are aligned for Arsenal this season. Guys, the stars... the stars are aligned for Arsenal. Let me know what your thoughts are. Barcelona in the semis. Listen, we'll beat Barcelona. What are you on about, bro? We'll absolutely beat Barcelona. Shock City. Listen, shock draw for City. Listen, it's one of those things where at the end of the day, you have to play somebody, don't you? Yeah, you have to play somebody. And ultimately, unfortunately, should I say, yeah, it's just one of those things. It's just one of those things, mate. Because when you look at it, right? So Arsenal basically got Leverkusen. Then after that is either Bordeaux Glimt or Sporting. Then in the semi-final potentially could either be any of the Newcastle, Barcelona, Atletico Madrid or Spurs. I'm telling you guys now, that side of the draw is probably the best. When you look at the other side, you got PSG, you got City, you got Chelsea, Galatasaray, Liverpool, Real Madrid, Bayern Munich. Nah, we got away with one there. We got away with one there. I don't care. We'll take it. We will take it. Let me know what. Come on, the Arsenal. I'm not getting carried away, but listen, that draw, City draw is always scripted. We have played them 5 years in a row. It was written in the stars, mate. It was written in the stars for you, man. We already knew who City was going to get before. Listen, we predicted it before even the draw happened. Everybody prayed for it, didn't they? Everyone paid for it. It's in our hands. It's absolutely in our hands. What are you guys saying? Somebody said City draw is scripted. Trust me, we're winning everything. Quadruples on! I'm joking. Hey, the quadruples on! Because when you look at the team that we faced, right, in the group phases, we smashed all of them. I think we conceded only 4 goals in 8. Is it 8 games? When you think about it, like, we barely conceded in a goal. We didn't lose any game. So, but the thing is, let's not get carried away, because I can see it now, yeah, where the media, they're going to start putting pressure on Arsenal. They're going to start saying, oh, Arsenal have got the better side of the draw. It's all in Arsenal. Arsenal have to go on and win now. Blah, 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 blah. Listen, game by game. We should beat Leverkusen. Oh, absolutely. I mean, they're doing so poor in their league at the moment. When you look at their league in Bundesliga, they're not the Leverkusen of 2 seasons ago, when they basically, I think, either 2 seasons ago or last season, before when they basically went unbeaten, almost unbeaten the whole season. So when you think about it, right, I think we should beat Leverkusen home and away. All we have to do is go, because our performance in the Champions League this season is definitely different from our performances in the Premier League. I think every team in the Champions League are going to be fair in Arsenal. I'm not going to lie to you. Every team in the Champions League would have been saying, please do not give us Arsenal. But unfortunately, You have to draw against us, unfortunately, right? That's the way I see it. But I'm sure there's going to be a lot of teams that's going to be saying, please don't give us Arsenal, please don't give us Arsenal. But we got Leverkusen, we're going to Germany, it's not too far for the trip. And then when you look at the potential after that, Border Glint or Sporting, again, not too far as well. And then potentially after that, if we get them lot down the road, if we get Newcastle, Barcelona, I don't mind it. I really don't mind it. Final UEFA Champions League, Atlanta against PSG. Uh, we should beat Bayer Leverkusen. We should beat Bayer Leverkusen. Gyökeres versus Sporting would be crazy. I wonder what kind of reception we'll get. Border Glint, because I didn't think Border Glint would qualify, would beat Inter Milan. I'm not going to lie to you guys. I didn't think they'll beat Inter Milan. Home and away, by the way. I didn't think they'll beat Inter Milan, but they did. But they did. Absolutely, they did. So it's a great game for Arsenal. Great draw, should I say, for the Arsenal. I don't mind it. I'll take it. I'll take it. Absolutely, I will take it. Yeah, Gyökeres versus Sporting would be crazy. Absolutely. You're not wrong there, you know. You are not wrong there. So, I mean, when you look at it, we're in the final of the Carabao Cup, top of the table as it stands. I think we got them. Was it who we got in the FA Cup coming up? Is it Macclesfield or something like that, or Mansfield? Is it Mansfield? Yeah, and then we got level. Like when you look at the draw, I'm telling you, the stars are aligned for Arsenal. Yeah, to win as many trophies as they want to. This is the honest. Listen, I know the media are gonna hype it. The media are definitely gonna hype it, but we also have to be real with ourselves. The thing is, do these players actually want it? Do these players actually want it? Because if they really, really win it, they can create history this year. They can create history. They will be literally living in the record book for centuries to come, for decades to come, right? Something that they'll be able to tell their children and grandchildren for years to come. I'm not getting carried away. But if the players really apply themselves and they really want it this season, they can literally win 3 trophies, if not 4. They can literally win all of it. But you know what? Win the Carabao Cup, that's the first one up for me. Make sure you're still in the FA Cup come towards the end of the season. Make sure you're still obviously winning all games first, remain above Man City. That's my thing on it. And then let's see what the Champions League take on. Listen, my question to you guys is, out of all the 4 trophies, what's more important to you? Which one would you take? If you could take 2 out of the 4 without being too greedy. Because a lot of people say, Arsenal fans are deluded. They're getting carried away. My question to you is, if you could take 2, because I know which one you guys would take. There you go. My guy, Arsenal fan, number 1 Arsenal fan says Champions League and Prem. Absolutely. Absolutely. That's what I'll be going for. Considering we haven't won the Prem in 22 years. We've never won the Champions League. Arteta could go down as one of the best managers at Arsenal. Most deluded fan base of all time. Okay. What team do you support, mate? Sorry. What team do you support? Oh, let me see. Where? What? Oh, I can't say. He probably supports Wrexham. Okay. Looks like he supports Wrexham. It's all good. But the thing is, people say we're deluded. People say we are deluded. It's still Wales. I knew it was somewhere in Wales, Swansea. It's all good. I knew it was somewhere in Wales. I knew it was somewhere in Wales, but it's all good, brother. Because people keep saying we're deluded. I love when people say we're deluded because we are doing well. Ultimately, people don't like the fact that Arsenal are doing well. So they hate. And then every time they compare Arsenal players to their players. We are the bar. And ultimately, when you are at the top, people are always going to hate because they want to knock you off the top. So it's okay. Listen, it just bounces off me. Ultimately, if you want to call us deluded, call us deluded. But guess what? We're in everything. We're top of the table, Champions League, Carabao Cup final, still in the FA Cup. Call us deluded. It's all good. The time is now. Absolutely. What if Arsenal win nothing? Surely Arteta needs to go. Yes, I agree. I'm not going to lie. From this position, if Arsenal don't win anything from this position, yes, there'll be a fair argument to suggest that Arteta should be shown the door. And I will be the first one. Listen, I'll be at the front row. I will be at the front row. I'll be at the front row saying Arteta needs to go. Absolutely. And I would listen, I would not feel no two ways about it. No two ways about it. I'm like, listen, it's the door, see you later. And I think Andrea Berta is one of those people where he's very active, he's involved, he's always there. Whenever we go home or away, I always see him in, like when we beat Spurs, he was there at the Spurs ground, congratulating Arteta sideline. And I just feel like if we don't win nothing this season, Arteta's gone. Absolutely. I can't even argue that. But there's no way. For me, you got to deliver the Premier League, man. Because Champions League is one of those things, it's a toss of a coin. It can go either way. But when you look at the draw and you look at all the teams we beat in the group stages, I think Arsenal should be making the final. At the very least. At the very least, Arsenal should be making the final. Leverkusen was a better team to get than Atalanta. Probably glorified Stoke these days. Yeah, we'll take it. Don't worry. Imagine if Chelsea win. Would be goated. Hard run of games too. I prefer Arsenal 3-4 years ago to be honest. Different attacking style, which was entertaining. We're not here to play entertaining football. We are not here to entertain anyone. We're here to win trophies. Someone says, if Madrid goes through, I'll be surprised. I'll be happy with Bayern semi-final. It'll be very interesting. That I think Bayern are beatable. So is Arsenal. Let's be honest about it. Arsenal, anyone's beatable on their day. Nobody expected Inter Milan to lose to Bordeaux Glimt, but they did in 2 legs. Even when you look at it, the other day, Juve almost beat Galatasaray, with 10 men. So this competition just brings up mad surprises. So, yeah. Someone says, Riley says, not just that, but it gives it an easier game in the quarterfinals, either Sporting or Bordeaux Glimt. Chelsea got secure third. Arsenal always trophyless, but now they locked in the game. Nobody can stop Arsenal. It's one of those things. People are afraid of Arsenal because if you listen to a lot of fans and pundits across Europe in general, a lot of them, they talk highly of Arsenal, saying a lot of people's views of Arsenal in Europe is different to the views that people have of Arsenal in the Premier League or in England or in the UK, whichever way you want to see it, right? So in Europe or in the world, Arsenal are viewed differently because a lot of the fans, they think properly, or they probably have more football IQ. Whereas in England, I'm not going to lie, a lot of people are just here just to gloat or just to call us bottle jobs for the sake of calling it because it's the easy way out. It's a cop out. Oh, Arsenal this or Arsenal that. But if you're a football fan and you watch football regularly, just analyze football rather than saying, oh, I hate Arsenal. But you can't give us a reason why you hate Arsenal. Oh, it's because of the fans. Fans ain't done nothing but support their club. Because of the fans. Again, cop out excuse. But yet, they compare every Arsenal fan, they compare Arteta to every manager under the sun. Since Arteta has been the manager of Arsenal, he's played against more managers than Arsenal have probably ever had. Honestly. But it's all good. We got Chelsea in the meet. We got Chelsea on Sunday. I don't see Chelsea beating Arsenal at the Emirates, so I don't know what people are talking about. When you look at the previous results where Arsenal have played Chelsea ain't done well. Europa League way, league to the final. Unfortunately, Arsenal-Chelsea, someone said Chelsea 3-1 Arsenal on Sunday. Good luck with that. I'm so happy Bordeaux eliminated Inter Milan. That was a surprise. That was a mass surprise. He's speaking facts. Thank you very much. Afraid of Arsenal, you guys will not touch a Champions League with that attack. Sorry, I'm not sure who you're talking about. Someone says they're afraid of Arsenal. If you're talking about our attack, I'm assuming you're not. But if you are, then I don't know what to say. You probably haven't been watching Arsenal this season, maybe. I don't know, but I'm assuming you're not. So I'm not gonna get on you on that one. You have a good defense. Nothing else is particularly great. Pardon? Our midfield ain't great. Did you watch Arsenal in the Champions League this season? Oh, have you been watching? That's my question. Have you guys actually been watching Arsenal because some people are just talking. This is what I'm saying. It's like in this country, people just talk for the sake of talking. Like, I'm just gonna say it because I think it. I'm gonna say it, but I don't really mean it. But I'm just gonna say it. Like, seriously? Oh my god. Seriously? Are you like say it out loud and hear yourself say, "Oh, Arsenal have only got a good defense. They got nothing else." But they won the Champions League group phase. They're in the top of the Champions League. They're in the Carabao Cup final. They're in the fifth round of the FA Cup, but they got nothing. Like, make it make sense. Sorry, I have to laugh because even me saying it out loud, like, I don't know, man. I really don't know. I like Arsenal, but they play too afraid. We don't play afraid. The thing is, people keep saying, "Oh, Arsenal of 2, 3 years ago was more entertaining to watch." Right? I get it. I've said it, but you have to adapt. You have to adapt. Football is all about adapting. It's just like in-game management as well. If a game is not going your way, you have to change tactics. You can't keep playing the same tactic because you're going to lose. So therefore, for the last 3 years in a row, Arsenal have come second. So they've gone back and looked at it thinking, we keep playing entertaining football, but we're not winning. We're not winning nothing. We're not winning nothing. So how about we play to win? Whether it's boring for other people to watch, but for you see, for Arsenal fans, we couldn't care less. Yes, we want entertaining football as well, to be fair, but we want to win more than entertain other people. And that's where we're at the moment. So that's where I see us. So yeah, if it's boring for you, switch it off. That's my advice to you guys. Do your thing, fam. Yes, yes, bro. I like Arsenal. Someone says, what a draw for Arsenal. Absolutely. Best draw for Arsenal. The best draw we could have gotten. The best draw we could have gotten. Up there. Up the effing Gunners. Come on. Yes, yes. Man City are in all four competition. Still, you forgetting this. I didn't forget that. I'm talking about Arsenal. I'm not talking about City. Just saying. I'm not talking about City. Man City are still in all four competitions. Absolutely. You're right. You're absolutely right. But I'm not talking about City here. I'm talking about Arsenal. I'm watching Arsenal. Your attack is poor. That your whole attack has had a goal drought. Okay, all right, cool. Thanks for your opinion. On goal was leading at one point. So was corners apparently at one point, but we scored 4 open play goals against Spurs, but no one's talking. No one's talking. But we still go back to the past. On goal FC, corner FC, haram football, you name it. That's it. So for those that are just tuning in regards to the Champions League draw, if in case you've missed it, let's recap with regards to that. If you guys wanna, in case you've missed the Champions League draw, let's have a look. Let's just recap on the Champions League draw. So, okay, I'm trying to get it up now. Pardon me. On goal FC. So, whilst I try to get them to read your comments. So again, I need friends from Ghana. You're not even winning games at the moment. You could be like 15 points clear. We won against Spurs. I don't know if you saw that, but I don't know if you saw that. Did you see that? Because if you didn't, then I don't know where you've been. That's what I'm saying. If you didn't see that, then okay, you didn't see it. It's boring. It is boring. Okay, it's boring to you. Barca will smash Arsenal. Okay, Liverpool finishes top of the Champions League phase in that last season and got knocked out in the last 16. Absolutely, you're absolutely right. You're very, very much right. That's why I said anyone can beat anyone. Champions League is one of those competitions that can spring up surprises on everybody. So I'm not getting carried away. I'm not getting carried away at all. I'm not getting carried away. I'm just saying we have a good draw. Now the onus is on us. So yeah, your position, you're in a position thanks to your defense to be real. Okay, they did say the best way your defense wins you games or titles or your strike. Do you know what I mean? Like this is saying, like your strike. I think your attacking wins you games and your defense wins you titles. So if we don't have the best league in the world, then damn. Just saying, but PSG, the winner of the UEFA Champions League. Yeah, do you know what? With PSG, in my opinion, they got really lucky last season. They got really lucky last season with the whole, because it was new. It was a new sort of, it was a new format. But they play to win. I'm not going to knock them. They play to win. And some teams are better at competitions, especially in these latter stages when it comes to the last 16. Some teams are better, in the last 16, and some people are not. So, yeah, but I did. Yeah, PSG did get lucky. We had a few players missing. I'm not even here to make excuses. They won it on their own merit. It is what it is. You look at some of the games that they played, and you're thinking, how did they win that? But they won it. They won it. Listen, credit to them. It is what it is. That's last season. They won it. They're the current champions. Kudos to them. It is what it is. We move. When we look at the draw, so basically, this is the draw, guys. We got Leverkusen, obviously, as I said. So when you look at the draw for the last 16, in case you guys have not they shut our team down. PSG literally beat the Premier League champions and the lead. Like I said, they did well. Fine, they did well. They won it. Cool. Are you happy now? Yeah, they won it. All good. Nobody's discarding that PSG didn't win it. They won it fair and square. Kudos to them. Simple. It's as simple as that. We move. Right. Champions League round of 16 draw. So in the left-hand side of the draw, PSG versus Chelsea. Then we got Galatasaray versus Liverpool. Obviously, the winners of those will face each other in the quarterfinals. And then we've got Real Madrid versus Man City. And then we've got Atalanta versus Bayern Munich. The winner of those two games will face each other in the quarterfinals. On the other side of the draw, we've got Newcastle versus Barcelona. Atletico Madrid versus them lot down the road. Winner of those two games will face each other in the quarterfinals. Bordeaux Glimt versus Sporting. Arsenal versus Leverkusen. Winner of those two teams will face each other in the quarterfinals, and then so forth and so forth. So yeah, it's a good draw for the Arsenal. I'm not gonna lie, but we have to win. There's no excuses. There's no excuses. It's as simple as that. It's as simple as that. So no excuses there. When is the Europa League draw? I think it's later on this afternoon. Actually, I think probably around 1 o'clock. Couldn't have asked for a better draw. Absolutely, couldn't have asked for a better draw. The thing is, I think when I look at this draw, right, Arsenal should make bare minimum the semi-finals, which is what we made last season, and obviously then we got knocked out. The bare minimum is Arsenal reaching the semi-finals, and then anything can happen in there. And in my opinion, if we, Arsenal, don't reach the semi-final, we have to be ashamed of ourselves. Because I just feel like the stars are aligned, and we've been blessed with such a good side of the draw. And if we don't, bare minimum, in my opinion, is semi-finals. Anything less than that, get in the bin. Get in the bin. That's my opinion, and I'm going to stick with it. So, yeah. That's my opinion. Anything less than that, get in the bin. Get in the bin. So, yeah. Oh, it's going to be great. It's a good day. I'm not even vexed. The Barca Highline and Jokeres. Woo! Listen, let's not get too far, because Newcastle might beat Barcelona. So let's not, or even Atletico Madrid or them lot down the road. But, there's going to be a lot of surprises. That's the way I see it. There's going to be a lot of surprises in the Champions League. Arsenal should, bare minimum, make the semi-finals. If we don't make the semi-finals, get in the bin. Get in the bin. That's basically how I see it. Bare minimum, semi-finals. How have you gone from 11 points clear to 2 points? I don't know if you saw the title. It's called Champions League. We'll talk about Premier League later on. Yeah? Champions League, mate. Champions League. But the key thing that you said is we're still 2 points ahead. So, which means we're still on top of the table. But anyways, thank you for your message. Your chorus in the Champions League, verified winning. Someone says Spurs in the final and we smashed them up 10-0. Unfortunately, it's either going to be us or Spurs in the final because we're on the both same side of the draw. So it has to be one of us. It can't be both of us in the final, unfortunately. Someone just says, so yeah, we were never 11 points clear. I know, some people are so deluded. This is the thing. That, like I said earlier, people just talk for the sake of talking. It's like, you know, when you just think of something, oh, I'm going to type keyboard warriors. I'm just going to say whatever. It's like you don't think about what you're saying before you say it. Arsenal, 11 points clear. At what point were we even 9 points clear? We were 9 points clear, and then that's because Man City still had a game in hand, and then they won the game, brought it back down to like 6 or whatever. I don't know when Arsenal was ever 11 points clear in the Premier League this season, because, bruh, I don't know what maths you guys are mathing. Because clearly your maths, that's what I'm saying. I don't know whether you actually watch Arsenal. There we go. Somebody knocking Arsenal's mentality again. Have the mentality to win majors. Bro, we're still in 4 competitions. The season is not even over. Again, keyboard warriors. See, can you see the tears? Oh, I can see the tears. I can see. Let me drink their tears. It's okay. I'll drink their tears. Oh, that was nice. Drinking the tears. Listen, even if City wins their game in hand, seeing as you want to talk about the Premier League, even if City wins their game in hand, Arsenal will still be 2 points clear. 2 points clear. People are talking about bottle jobs. Okay. I remember, was it Man United bottling about 8 points or 9 points clear with like, I think 3 or 4 games left against City a few years back? That's bottle job, in my opinion. We got 10 games left. Man City got 11. 2 points gap if they win their games in hand. But people are calling us a bottle job. Okay. No one is saying City are still not in it. It's like, when did anyone say City is not in it? Again, you're just talking for the sake of talking. Just relax. Think about what you're saying for a minute. No one is saying City are not in it. No one has ever said City are not in it. Everybody wanted an exciting Premier League title run. We have it. Relax. No one has said, oh, Arsenal are definitely winning it. City are definitely winning it. Always basically saying is, we have a title race in our hand. But people want to come and start bashing Arsenal as per usual. How about you just talk logically rather than just talking for the sake of talking? It's just a trend at the moment. Yeah, I agree. That was actually the greatest outcome ever. Oh, you mean the Man City one? Yeah, I agree. Manchester United bottling the league. Okay, team that drew 2 Wolves and shake it at the front at the finish line. Okay, we drew against Wolves. We didn't lose. Okay, people draw games. What's your point? What is your point? What's your point? What's your point? Someone said, nah, what the hell? Arsenal got a free path to the semi-final. That's a Spurs fan, by the way. I hope you guys enjoy Atletico Madrid. Ademola Lookman is going to come and batter you guys. He's going to batter you guys, Ademola Lookman. That guy's on form right now. Steve says, Arsenal only ever 6 points in front of anyone in 3 seasons. That is not bottling it. Like I said, there was, after 34 games in the Premier League, I believe it was, Manchester United, this first season, if you want to go back, if my memory serves me right, the first season Manchester City won the Premier League. Go and check the point tally after 34 games and come back to me. And come back to me and tell me that was not bottling it. I think Manchester United, if my memory serves me right, they were like 8 points clear of the top of the table, there or thereabouts. Man City won the Premier League with 4 games left, 4 or 5 games left, but you were 8 points clear. 8 points clear. Arsenal right now, because obviously they still got a game in that Man City, so we're 5 points clear. with 10 games. 5 with 10 games. Imagine being 8 points with 4 or 5 games left and you still bottle it. It's because this word bottling was not around in them days. Or social media wasn't that big in them days. But imagine if it was. And people say we're bottling it. Oh, you guys are funny. Let's get back to the Champions League, man. Let's get back to the Champions League. If you're what fan are you in the Premier League? If your team, obviously Man United are not there, so unfortunately we can't talk. Man United fan can't talk. Let me know what you guys think in regards to your draw. I honestly think that City would beat Arsenal in the champs because Arsenal is useless in Europe. Again, you're talking for the sake of talking because you clearly haven't watched Arsenal play in the Champions League this season. But that's your opinion. I'm more afraid of Newcastle than Barcelona. Yeah, you're absolutely right. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I'd rather not draw a Premier League team in the semi-final because that's where we'll face it. If we make the semi-finals, it will either be obviously a Spanish team or Premier League team. I'd rather face a Spanish team. Remember, we beat Atletico Madrid in the group stages, 4-0 at home. I was there. Second half was amazing. I was there. So for me, I'd rather not face a Premier League team in the semi-final. I'm not gonna lie. Someone says Arsenal, nice path to the final. Thank you. Yeah, I agree. But as I said, and I keep saying it, bare minimum, Arsenal have to make the semi-final. Bare minimum. We will hammer Barcelona like 4 goals. I'm assuming you're a Newcastle fan. I hope you do. But remember, I think you're playing your second leg away at Barcelona. So that's going to be a tricky one. And did you guys play together in the group stage? Or am I getting that wrong? I'm sure you guys play together in the group stages. Or maybe I'm wrong. No, I'm an Arsenal fan in the semis. Oh, okay, fair enough. Fair. I'm not afraid of Newcastle. Yeah, honestly, listen, we've got a good team, bro. We have played Madrid more times since 2019 than 5 La Liga. Do you know what, James? Everyone knew you were going to draw against Real Madrid. It was written. It was just written in the stars. Man City versus Real Madrid. That is going to be a game. Second leg is going to be at the Etihad. I really want Barcelona in the semis. You basically want revenge for the 2006 final, I'm assuming, yeah? That's basically what I wouldn't mind it. I honestly wouldn't mind it, considering we had a corrupted referee in that final, but it is what it is. We move. It's a long time ago. I'm not gonna lie. I don't wanna get ahead of myself, but we should be qualifying the finals. We have no excuses. I reckon all these teams we can beat. If Arsenal avoid English teams, I reckon they can win the whole thing. Yeah, I don't want an English team because it just becomes, I don't know, I don't want an English team. It won't feel like a Champions League game. It will just feel like another Premier League game with a Champions League title. So I'd rather, you know, yeah, when you look at the road to the final, the stars are aligned. I don't care what anyone tells me. The stars are aligned for Arsenal. So, yeah. I'm here for it, man. I'm here for it. I'm absolutely here for it. So, I'm here for it. I'm not going to lie to you guys. I'm here for it. I'd rather us play Barcelona in the semi-final than Spurs and Newcastle. So, yeah. That's basically the draw. Just to recap, in case you've missed it. The Champions League draw, just in case you've missed it. This is basically what it is. So, in the last 16 of the Champions League, so in the silver side, which is the left-hand side of the draw. PSG versus Chelsea, Galatasaray against Liverpool. Winners of both games will face each other in the quarterfinals. Real Madrid versus Man City. Atalanta by Munich. Winner of those games will face each other in the quarterfinals. So that's a hefty game. And then if we go over to the blue side, Newcastle versus Barcelona. Atletico Madrid versus Spurs. Winner of those games obviously face each other in the quarterfinal. Border Glint, which nobody expected to be in this draw, beat Inter Milan home and away. Draw against Sporting and Leverkusen versus Arsenal. Winner of those two games as well face each other in the quarterfinals, and then so forth, and then so forth. So yeah, that is the draw, guys. It's a Premier League game, I believe, tonight. Aston Villa playing tonight. Might go on live on that one. So if I'm there, I'll see you guys then. If not, I'll see you guys on Sunday against Chelsea. In a bit, y'all. Hope you guys have a good one.